Doom 2016. 43 seconds in, you wake up, smash a demon's skull, grab a gun, and tear through a room full of demons. That's the first minute. It's raw energy, and that's why we love it. This is 14 single-player games that hooked us in the first 5 minutes. We're diving into those unforgettable openers, the ones that throw you straight into the action, hit you with powerful monologues, or drop you into scenes so intense they give you goosebumps. Spec Ops. This might be the fastest hook out of every game on this list. The moment you hit New Game, you're already in a chopper, gripping a mounted machine gun, lighting up the Dubai skyline, while enemy helicopters are trying to rip you out of the sky. It's instant chaos, and it's done on purpose. You're thinking, okay, this is another military shooter that I'm going to play all day. But here's the genius part. That opening is a lie. It's setting you up intentionally to expect the usual power fantasy. And it works. You're into it because it feels like Call of Duty or Battlefield right off the jump. But the longer you play, the more you realize this game is not what you thought it was. Batman Arkham City. This game really said, why have one intro when you can have two big, beautiful intros? First, we get Catwoman beating up thugs, and feel the free-flow combat right away. That system is buttery smooth, and the intro lets you enjoy it immediately. Then boom, cut to Bruce Wayne getting arrested and dumped straight into Arkham City. No suit, no gadgets, just fists. Bioshock 2007. Within the first 3 minutes, your plane crashes and you're left floating in the middle of the ocean. You spot a mysterious lighthouse and swim toward it. When you arrive, you're met with a golden door. A golden door on a lighthouse in the middle of nowhere? That instantly had me thinking, what the hell? You walk inside and are greeted by the words, no gods or kings, only man. At around minute 4, you're already diving into the depths of Rapture, a city that's equal parts beautiful and completely messed up. The atmosphere hits instantly. The mystery, the tension, the retro-futuristic art direction. It all still goes crazy hard today.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
The Walking Dead Season 1. The game starts off with you in the back of a cop car, handcuffed, rolling down a quiet highway. No zombies yet, no chaos. Just you and a talkative old cop who really wants to tell stories. And here's the thing, it's not boring. That conversation, it's actually doing a lot. You start learning about Lee without him saying much. You pick up on things through the cop's voice, the slight tension in the air, the way Lee dodges certain questions. It's subtle, but you can tell something's coming. And then, bam, a crash. The screen flips. Suddenly, everything changes. You're limping through the woods, your cuffs are off, and you're hearing groans that don't sound human. Dead Space 2. The first 5 minutes start with a quiet, unsettling monologue. Then it drops you into hell. Isaac is strapped to a chair in a straitjacket, clearly not okay. Franco shows up and tries to free him, only to be torn apart by a necromorph right in front of you. From there, the chaos begins. No weapons, no warning, just pure panic.
Shut the fuck up! Okay? I'm the one with the
Far Cry 3. Jason Brody's vacation turns into a waking nightmare, and you're right there with him. That opening scene, man. The party montage cuts into cold, brutal reality. Caged, confused, and face-to-face with one of the most iconic villains in gaming, Vas Montenegro. The way it spirals from a vacation video to you shitting your pants in 5 minutes is masterclass storytelling. You feel the shift, you feel the threat, and you want to play more. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. The first 5 minutes of Black Flag are straight-up cinematic. No slow intro, no boring tutorial. The game opens mid-chaos. Cannons blasting, ships on fire, wind howling, and you're already at the helm. It doesn't even matter if you've never touched an AC game before, you're instantly in control. Then, it gets better. You're shipwrecked, crawling onto a beach, chasing a mysterious assassin through the jungle. The game's like, here's the ocean, here's some combat. Here's a full-on parkour chase. You in? And you are. You definitely are. Half-Life 2. The moment G-Man tells you to wake up and you're dropped into City 17. It's weird, unsettling, and completely gripping. You don't even have a gun yet, but the atmosphere, the combine, the feeling of being watched, you know you're in a dystopia, and it hooks you without firing a single shot.
Let me to breathe. Why
Sit tight!
Grand Theft Auto 5. You are immediately thrown into a chaotic bank robbery flashback. No warm-up, just masks on and guns out. Explosions, hostages shouting. It's loud, intense, and stylish as hell. By the time you're peeling out in the snow, you're not just playing GTA 5, you're in it. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. How can we talk about the greatest hooks and not bring this beast up? The opening scene of Mortal Kombat. Every fighter from every Mortal Kombat era clashing in an apocalyptic battle on the Pyramid of Argus. Characters dropping like flies, alliances forming and shattering in seconds. that flaming juggernaut towering over the corpses of legends. If your jaw wasn't on the floor after those first few minutes, you probably weren't breathing. It set the tone immediately. This was the end game of Mortal Kombat, and somehow it made a fighting game feel epic before you even picked your first character.
But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge.
Black Myth Wukong isn't trying to hook you with subtlety. It grabs you by the throat in the first 5 minutes. You start as the Monkey King himself, squaring off against titans so massive they block out the sky. Then comes the real kicker, the fight with Erlang Shen, a literal god with a third eye that sees through illusions. The choreography in this battle? Unreal. It's all fluid and vicious. This isn't just a flex, it's a warning. The game tells you right away, this is the level we're playing at. God of War 3 opens with a cinematic that is nothing short of epic. The game picks up immediately after the events of God of War 2 with Kratos riding on the back of Gaia, a titan, as she scales Mount Olympus to confront the gods. The camera swoops dramatically around the chaos of the battle, giving players a sense of scale and intensity that defines the game's tone. Within minutes, the game thrusts players directly into gameplay, blending cinematic narrative and combat seamlessly. The transition between cutscene and gameplay is nearly invisible, creating a visceral and uninterrupted experience. Kratos is brutal and unrelenting, setting the tone for a story driven by vengeance, rage, and god-slaying ambition. I honestly don't know which game has the most badass intro out of God of War 3, Black Myth Wukong, and Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Max Payne 3. The game opens with a monologue that immediately punches you in the gut. Max is older, wrecked, washed up in every sense, and the first thing you hear isn't gunfire or explosions, it's him, laying it all out in that gritty, bitter voiceover.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys.
That line alone sets the tone. It's brutal, self-aware, and soaked in self-loathing. He's a wreck, drowning in whiskey and painkillers, and fully aware of it. The monologue plays like a confession, delivered with dry sarcasm and zero illusions. And that's what makes it so damn good. Alright, I didn't want to bore you at the start of the video, so I figured I'd save that for the end. You're welcome. But hey, if you made it this far, chances are you're into the same kind of stuff I am. This channel is all about discovering the best games to play on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Whether it's massive open-world adventures, deep story-driven RPGs, or just those hidden gems you might have missed. I love talking about games that are worth your time, and if that sounds like your thing, you're definitely in the right place. If you enjoyed this video, a like really helps push it out to more people, and I'd seriously appreciate it. And if you want to stick around and catch more videos like this, subscribing would mean a lot. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, and every single one gets me closer. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.